Did I say you could come out today? Cat.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Chaos Incarnate. I'm your host, Alkeo, and I hope you're all having yourselves the utmost of wonderful days. Now, today, we have ourselves the, I don't even know what to call this, but we're back on the whole team tournament thing. The problem is, we have one team, two teams, three teams, So, how do we fix this problem? Oh, man. Guess we gotta do a round robin. So, let's just run them all through, and whichever one loses 2 times is out, and then we'll have our finalists decided. So, yeah, let's do the Sinful Stingers versus the Azure Angels first. And to decide, of course, we gotta do the coin flip. So let's see. Scorpio heads, Soul tails. Tails. So Soul Reaper will be going first. And now for the Azure Angels. Hells heads, Unicorn tails. Boing. Tails. Unicorn Sting is up first. So our first round is Unicorn Sting versus Soul Reaper. Here we go. First to 4. Here we go. Whoa. Both pretty unorthodox builds, so I'm curious to see how this goes. And 1-0. Soul Reaper is in the lead. Okay. Here we go. Extreme dash. Yeah, come on. Alright, 3-1. Unicorn Sting is back on top. Here we go. What the hell? Yikes. Damn. And Unicorn Sting, 4-1. Okay, Soul Reaper is down and out. Sting will now take on Scorpio. Here we go. There was contact, so it counts. And 1-0 for Unicorn Sting. Okay. Next round. What the hell? I have no idea what just happened. Other than Unicorn Sting is missing a good number of these shots. Two to nothing. Unicorn Sting is definitely in the lead. Okay. Okay, come on. There we go. That's better. And 3-0. Okay, you know what? I think we're gonna do. Yeah, Unicorn first. What the hell? And Scorpio 1-3. Good. Next round. Never mind. And 6-1. Okay. And our next match is going to be the Rising Stars against the Sinful Stingers. Let's go ahead and take a peek here. Actually, Yeah, let's just do that. Alright, so we're gonna do... Let's see. Emperor heads, wing, tails. What the hell? Back in the stadium. Alright, Emperor Blast is up first, and Scorpio heads, Soul, tails. Really? Come on. Scorpio, okay. It's going to be Emperor Blast on 960 low flat versus Scorpio Spare. Let me see. Let's do this. Alright, first to four. Y'all know the rules. Ow. Round one. Okay then. And 2-0. Come on. There we go. Next round. And 4-0. Okay. Next up is Soul Reaper. Very likely going to be a stamina fight. Okay. And 1-0. Come on. Get in there. Here we go. Ow. And 2-0. Again with the flip over. Here we go. And 1-2. Next round. What the hell? Okay, so I believe that makes 4-1. Or no, 4-2. Can't talk that. Alright, well, with that, the Sinful Stingers are down and out. So, yeah, that just leaves the Rising Stars against the Azure Angels. And on this one, we're going to coin toss, but specific rule set for this. Instead, we're just going to go until one of them entirely runs out of base. So, yeah, here we go. Oh, wait, no, whoops. Let's see, Hammer first, or Hammerhead, Sting, Tails. Alright, so Tails will go first. And then Emperor heads, wing, tails. Alright. So it's going to be round one is these two. Round two will be these two, and then whoever survives from that will just keep going. Round one. Come on. Okay. And 2-0. Next round. What the? Okay. And 4-0. Emperor Blast survives and Unicorn Sting is out. Next is Wing versus Hammer. Kind of looking forward to this one. What the fuck? Huh? Okay, and Extreme. 3-0. Let's go again. Oh, almost a second one. God damn. Well, shit. Okay. And Team Rising Stars move on with a clear win over the Azure Angels. So there you have it. We have our third place And then we have our second place, which leaves the only surviving team as the Rising Stars. However, for those of you who may remember, there's one more thing we gotta do. Let's see what it is. For those of you who might have remembered, these two have to face each other down in one final 1v1. However, for this one, I'm going to do a first to 10 rule set, not first to 4, because honestly, that started to get a little boring. Let's go. Here we go. Round 1. Whoa. Alright, it's not boring anymore. And 1-0 for the media wing. Next round. God dang. Alright, 3-1 for Emperor Blast. Next round. Almost. Ow. 4-1. Okay. Next round. Here we go. A lot of big hits there. Okay. I believe that makes 4-3. 7-3. Here we go. Almost got him. Wait, no. Slightly miscounted, but nevertheless, that leaves Emperor Blast with a firm score of either 10-4 or 10-3. I don't remember. So yeah, that's the entire tournament. I hope you all enjoyed. But before you go, there's just one more thing, and then I'll be done, okay?
Y'all have been insanely good to me over the last, God, what's it been, a year and a half that I've been on YouTube? So for that, I'm gonna do a Q&A. There's a post in the post segment. If you just go there, leave your questions, or you leave them under this video, anything of your choice, as long as it's nothing too personal, those kind of questions will just either be ignored or snarkily brushed off. Your choice. Ask away. With that said, I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye-bye.